welcome back to The Black Suit. I'm GeGe and I'm an attorney, and I started this channel to provide tips and guidance to professional women like myself to help empower women in the workplace. In today's video, I want to talk about that feeling you might be getting this time of the year of quitting your job, because you may be reassessing your values and goals in life and you think that maybe a different position would be right for you right now. So I'll talk about some feelings that may be triggering why you may feel you're ready to quit your job and move on to a new job. And I'll provide some tips at the end of this video to help you in your new job search. So stay tuned. I previously made a video about writing goals for the new year and how to go about setting goals and fulfilling them. If you're interested in that video, please feel free to click the link above here. In relation to that video, some of you may be thinking that one of your goals is to get a new job. So I want to talk about some of those feelings that you may be feeling that are triggering your thoughts, and what are the signs that you are possibly ready for a new position. So the first feeling I want to talk about is, are you finding your job unmotivating? If you've been at your job for a significant amount of time, for example, maybe more than 5 years, then you may be feeling like your work is becoming uninteresting, and in turn, you're less likely to be motivated to do the work. And that could be a sign that you are ready for a new position. And number two, I think you may be feeling that you're not making a difference at your job currently, that what you do doesn't really matter and you don't have any influence. If you find yourself doing a lot of menial tasks or tasks that are below your capabilities, then you may want to consider doing something more worthwhile. If your strengths are not being put to good use by doing projects that allow you to show your full abilities, then maybe it's time to move on. Because if you can't demonstrate your full abilities, then you can't excel in the workplace. And another feeling I think that is a sign you're ready to move on to a new job is your job is not teaching you new skills or new things or cultivating your existing skills. So if you're not learning new things or cultivating, honing your skills, then it's time to consider moving on. You need to find a new job that will stimulate you and challenge you so that you can hone your skills and build up your capabilities. And lastly, I think if you're starting to feel that there is no room for advancement in your current position, then that's a sure sign that you're ready to go. If you have an awful boss, for example, who puts you down, then you may feel stuck in your job with no room to move up. And if you're not moving up the ladder, then your salary is likely not moving up either. So you're just stagnant in all the ways you can be stagnant in a job. And really, in this situation, the only way to get you to move up is to get a new job. And this is something I've been told by older and wiser folks, mentors, that it is the only way sometimes to get more money or to get advancement, get a new position, new title, is to get a new job. If you're experiencing any of these things that I've just mentioned, then consider changing jobs. Ideally, you want a job lined up before you jump ship, but it's not the end of the world if you have to leave a job before you have another one lined up. I have at least 2 very successful friends who are both white-collar professionals at the management levels who left their job before having another one lined up. And they're doing very well in new jobs, and they're succeeding. So it's not impossible, but it is a lot of work. So you have to be ready to work hard if you're ready to leave your job now. But don't let fear stop you from leaving your job if you feel that it is the right thing to do. Because it'll be riskier for you to stay at your current job and not move up than it is for you to leave and find a better position. You're actually more likely to do well, do better by getting a new job than being stagnant at your current job. So don't let fear stop you. Never let fear be your motivator. And as Oprah Winfrey once said, and I'm a fan of Oprah, that's why I mention her, if you do what you love, the money will follow. So I want to give you 3 tips that I have in case you are looking for a job right now. Number 1 is try to search for jobs within your network. If you search for jobs within your network, you may be surprised to find that there are a lot of openings available that are not posted anywhere, because research has shown that a lot of jobs are applied to before they're even publicly listed because word of mouth. People are asking their friends and their connections, hey, does your firm or organization have an opening? And they find that the answer is yes, but those openings are not posted on LinkedIn or Indeed.com. So you gotta search for those openings that are unposted, but available. And you gotta apply for those and get in before everybody else gets in and sends in their applications. So that's a smart trick. Just tap within your network, see if they know of any openings, so then you could get your foot in the door earlier than other folks. My second tip is look for certifications that'll boost your resume. If you work in technology, or if you want to specialize in a particular area of law or finance, there are probably certifications of some sort available to you. And they're fairly easy to get. Maybe it'll take a few weeks. You study a little bit, take a certification test. And those certifications can really boost your resume and make you stand out from the competition, especially during the pandemic when it's already a little more difficult than usual to compete for a job because there aren't that many jobs available. So go look for those certifications and try to get one for yourself. And my last tip is look beyond your immediate geography, because a lot of firms and organizations are willing to hire people living in several states away, because the trend is that offices are going virtual and they're considering staying virtual even after the pandemic. So if you broaden your geography, you're more likely to get a really good job. So I hope these tips are helpful to you. And in the coming weeks, I'm going to feature a friend of mine who used to be a pretty high up personnel within a Fortune 500 company. And he's going to talk to you about his experience quitting his job and finding a better one, even though when he quit his job, he didn't have a job lined up. So again, it is doable, and I just want to share his story to inspire you and motivate you. So please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be alerted when that video comes on. And please feel free to leave me any comments you have if you have follow-up questions, or if you found anything in this video especially useful, please comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I really appreciate you watching this video, and thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.